Hey everybody, we are at the Estuary Beans and Barley. We're on Johns Island. Patty and I just came off the beach again. We were at Isle of Palms yesterday, and today we went to Folly Beach. And now we're on Johns Island. And like I said, we're at the Estuary Beans and Barley. Right next to it, you have the Charleston Distillery. I think we're going to bypass that though. So tell them a little bit about this place, Patty.
Well, from what I can gather, they do coffee and beer. So I'm kind of excited to maybe get a coffee drink too. They also do have crepes in the morning and all that sound delicious. And I have like dessert crepes and then like ones with the meat and all in them. So it sounds like a real cool place. So we're going to go in and check it out.
Yeah, we'll be on the inside. So take care and we'll see you in a few. Hey everybody, we have got a lot, and I mean a lot to talk about. We think we might be having an interview with one of the bartenders, but I really just wanted to take a shot here of what this place looks like. I can honestly tell you
It's amazing.
that it is. They've only been open since about November, but I
Well,
will tell
what's
you.
the name of it, Mike?
Well, we said the name of it. It's Estuary Barley and Grain.
Barley, beans
No,
and
beans.
barley. Beans and barley.
Too
So
many
they
beers.
have
Beans and
coffee
barley.
and beer. So,
They have coffee and
yeah.
beer. We are going to go outside and we're going to talk about the beers that we've had, which I'm going to tell you have been some of the best beers that I've had, especially since we've gotten to Charleston. And I don't know, what else do you want to say?
I could come back to this place
Oh.
again.
It is
real
just
soon.
it is just such a
Yeah.
clean, nice, classy place that I mean you just want to come to. Like I said, we're on Johns Island. I don't know whether I've ever been to Johns Island. I went to school, college down here, but probably no reason to ever come here. But I'm going to flip this thing around, and I just want to take a picture of what is actually here. Hopefully we'll get the interview, and then we're going to talk about the beers that we drank, because the beers are,
Amazing.
oh my god, they're this is the one brewery that I could come and never leave, I tell you. But anyway, here we go. I'm going to flip. So there's the board right there as far as the names of the beers. I don't know if you can see that or not. Names of the beers. And then, you know, you got shirts and all that you can buy. You got the bar where you actually purchase your beer.
And coffee.
And coffee. Like I said, they got coffee here. And then you can see the tanks, the behind where they actually brew right behind the bar. And then this is the inside. We're going to be going outside, but this is what it looks like, and you know, it's just a really amazing place. We are so impressed with this place, and the fact that they've only opened in November. We met the owner. He was floating around here. What's his name, Patty?
Scott.
Scott.
And what is he? What did you say? The bartender said he did special.
Oh, he was in special forces, and they do special things for some of the veterans and all, which I totally admire. Being that I went to the Citadel here in Charleston, and just the fact that a lot of my buddies were veterans or are veterans. So anyway, we hope to get an interview here in a few minutes. We're going to go outside and talk about some of the beer, but I just want to show you what everything looked like on the inside, and we'll see you in just a few. Bye.
Hello there. Guess what? We met Daniel here, and he's going to tell us a little bit about this wonderful brewery. Can you give us like when it started and the name and how it got started and everything?
Absolutely. So yeah, we're at Estuary Beans and Barley on Johns Island in Charleston, South Carolina. Estuary started actually as a coffee company in Colorado. The owner of Estuary is a part owner of Vail Brewing in Vail, Colorado, and he started a coffee line which became Estuary with the intention of moving back to Charleston and opening up a brewery that also has its own line of coffee and functions as a coffee shop during the day and a brewery at night. And so we lucked out and found this awesome location right next to Charleston Distilling Company. I think it's a good complement. We got our own little town square out here where you get coffee and beer over here, and then you can go over there and get all kinds of different spirits, whiskey, gin,
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Tequila, but in America you have to call it agave spirit.
There you go.
So it's a cool little spot, and it's super unique. A lot of the breweries around Charleston are more warehouses, not quite as relaxed and laid back as it is here. And that's just exactly the kind of environment that we try and foster here at Estuary.
So what actually is estuary? What I've never heard that word before.
So an estuary is where two or more rivers meet and form together. And here in Charleston, we have what's called the Ace Basin, which is actually three rivers: the Ashley, the Cooper, and the Edisto. They all form this beautiful estuary that flows out into the ocean.
That is awesome. That is good to know.
I have been so impressed with all the beers. Everything just tastes wonderful. What is your favorite?
We have 30 taps, which means we produce a lot of beer and go through a lot of beer. My favorite one right now, actually, might have to be this creation that we just made.
That is awesome.
So this is called the Trying Times Triple. It's a Belgian Tripel, but today we decided to add a little bit of cold brew that we make to it and just turn it into a dangerously delicious concoction.
Oh, it is definitely awesome. It is really, really good.
Really good. Let me ask you, I had that strawberry smash. Now, did you come up with that, or did who came up with that, or because it seems like you've been mixing the beers?
I like to play, but I'm no professional bartender. One of our lead bartenders, she used to manage Home Team Barbecue down here in Charleston, which is a very popular, long-lasting barbecue joint and a very popular bar. And so she's the one that comes up with all the cocktails for the most part. The strawberry smash is lime seltzer topped with Captain Tang, which is raspberry, blackberry, Berliner. And then we also muddle up some strawberries and mint and some strawberry syrup. And it is quite refreshing, especially on a day like this.
Very, yes. I really enjoyed that. And you sell, you have a food truck, so you sell crepes too?
We do, yeah. When we opened, we decided to do crepes because it's kind of an unheard of thing here in Charleston. And you wouldn't really think it complements beer very well, but it does. I had never had a crepe before. Now I have to try and prevent myself from eating one every single day. But we like to mix things up around here, and we opened up in November, and so it's been quite a while, a little more than half a year. And we're going to be switching concepts over to Mexican this week, actually.
Oh.
Our chef on the truck has been working really hard on an awesome Mexican menu of tacos, breakfast bowls, and all kinds of fun stuff.
So are you still going to have the crepes too? Or?
We're going to keep the sweet crepes.
Okay.
For
But s'mores look good.
s'mores and strawberry cheesecake crepe, standards.
Uh-huh. And you serve the coffee too in the morning, so you open like at 8 or?
8 in the morning every day.
And then you close at 10?
It depends on the day of the week.
Okay.
But on the weekends at 11, and
Okay.
today at 9. The interesting thing about working here is every bartender has to be cross-trained as a barista. We've got a very fancy, expensive espresso machine over there. It's like the Lamborghini of espresso machines. It's got like touchpad screens and all kinds of fancy stuff. But and I say you have to be cross-trained, that sounds like we're forcing it, but actually everybody that works here is just interested in learning new things. I mean, I've always been a fan of coffee, but I didn't really know anything about it. And so it's just fun to be so diverse and do so many different things. And currently we get all of our coffee shipped to us from Vail, Colorado, where Estuary started, but we just now got our big fancy coffee roaster upstairs all hooked up, and we're going to start learning how to roast our own beans in-house. So soon enough, you'll come in here in the morning and not only get the smell of coffee, but beer too. So
Oh.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Best of both worlds.
my two vices.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you talking to us
Absolutely.
today.
Pleasure
Thank
meeting
you
you
so
guys.
much. Yeah. You're very easy to talk to.
You guys come back soon. We'll have something new for you.
And you're from Spartanburg, right?
That's right. That's
So
right.
you're a kind of a hometown
From
boy.
Spartanburg,
Yeah.
been down here for about 10 years, and all these other guys are from St. Louis or Ohio, so I'm the only local for the
Oh,
most
okay.
part.
Well, thank you so much.
Absolutely, thank you.
Okay, we are outside of Estuary, and
We
man,
spent-
I'm going to tell you something. We spent way too much time here.
But it was so good.
This was an amazing place, and we highly recommend that if you are in the Charleston area and you love craft beer, that
You find
oh.
this place because it is.
it is
Awesome.
awesome. We're going to talk about a little bit about the beers that we've had, and you know, I showed you the inside. I've showed you well, we did a little interview with Daniel, and now we're going to talk about the beers that we had. And I will tell you, and I've just made some notes, and I'm looking down the Lima de Noche. That is a extremely good beer. I think it's a lager beer, but it is it's got a little lime to it. Kind of reminds you of a Bud Light lime, but so much better. There was a Cara Crush, and I will just tell you that as far as that beer is concerned, I prefer more cowbell. It was a really good smooth beer, but I needed a little bit more orange. I always love stronger the body of the beer. I just want it to be a little bit more stronger. And then you had the peach please, right?
Yes, and that was really good. Little tart, but I really enjoyed it. And then I went to a Captain Tang, which had it was real fruity blueberries and some other.
I think blueberries, blackberries. There was a lot of different fruits in that type of.
It was really good. And then I went to what was called a strawberry smash, which was a mix of that beer with seltzer and mint and strawberry preserve. Oh golly!
I gotta admit, the strawberry smash, that thing was the bomb. They put some mint leaf in it, and oh my god! I mean, I don't know what all was in it, but it was friggin' amazing. It tasted so good. So I also had the Hugh Hefe, which was a Hefeweizen beer, as you can imagine, and it was one of the best Hefeweizen beers I've ever had. And they had the Tryon Times Triple. This was a Belgian Tripel, and I will tell you that I was told that this might be the most underrated beer that they have here. And it was like I guess you can say a Hefeweizen beer on steroids. It had the banana, the clove, whatever they do. It was so good. I could have literally stayed here all day drinking nothing more than that Hugh Hefe and the Triple. It was so good. You had the Grizz, Gator Boots, Night Surfing. These were all beers that were on the darker side, and they were just amazing. They also had a Night Surfing with Gray Suits. That was just a nice creamy soothed beer with
Made with
coffee in it.
made
Yeah,
from their
yeah.
coffee.
And the last thing prior doing the interview with Daniel that you saw, he gave me a glass of Tripel, the Tripel Belgian. And what he did is he ended up putting a little bit of coffee in it, brewed coffee. And oh my God. Actually, what I should say is they actually mixed it in the tap, the coffee and the Tripel. Now, Patty's not a big Hefeweizen fan. She didn't really care for that Tripel.
When I tasted
but
it,
right?
it was good.
Oh my God. You add a little coffee to this Tripel, it was the bomb. It was so good. So we obviously, like I said, we spent way more time. We're heading to another brewery now, but we spent just way too much time here because the beers were just that damn good.
And and Daniel and the staff here is just amazing. The brewer walked by us and said hey and talked to us and said, hey, I'll be back, I'm going to get my dogs. Had 2 beautiful golden retrievers, one a little puppy and another, they were beautiful. So we've just really enjoyed this place. I wish we could have one like this up home.
Well, I will tell you this, we also met the owner, and we actually told him how amazing these beers were. So of all the places that we've been in Charleston, we are extremely high on this, and we recommend that if you're in the area that you definitely come here. They've only been open since November, like you've seen or heard in the interview. And
they
oh my
have
God,
coffee and crepes,
yeah.
And they're opening up a line of Mexican food this coming week.
That's right.
So hey, good place to stop.
So we're wrapping up here. We're heading to our next place, and we'll see you on the inside at the next brewery. Take care.
Bye-bye.